Alrighty, so this is going to be a forecast for my Aries for January 1st through the 15th. This is going to be a what you're not expecting to happen forecast, more of a what's in store for you that you're not really expecting to happen type of forecast. So thank you so much for joining me. Please keep in mind this is going to be a general forecast. So everything I say is not going to be completely tailored to you specifically. And your best bet is going to be a personal session. And if you're interested in one with me specifically, my website, www.MystikalKristals.com, will be listed in the description box, as well as my link for my members only lives, which do take place on Saturdays and Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I answer your questions live. So if you're interested in that, it's only it's $4.99 to sign up for the whole entire month. So definitely make sure you hit that link below, and let's go ahead and get straight into the forecast. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the energy surrounding your love life. So what you may have in store in regards to that, we do have the Patience card and the Seven of Wands. So for a lot of you, for one, if you're single, I'm getting a sense that you do need to be more patient in regards to changes happening. If you are somebody who's been also waiting for somebody to come back around for a while, what I will say is your angels want you to stop waiting for a past person to come in for you to live your life or to experience a better relationship or to experience a higher level of love in your life. For a lot of you, the person that you're even waiting for may not be somebody who's even giving you what you deserve. It may have been a whole bunch of obstacles or issues that may have came up in that situation. And if you keep waiting on this person, the universe is just going to put more things in front of you to show you that it's time for you to move forward. Even within a relationship that you may be currently in, if you are in one, you're like an Aries who's in a relationship, there's a need for you to be patient when it comes to either overcoming a rough patch within your relationship, or for a lot of you, you've been trying to be patient in regards to somebody who may have some issues going on within their life, or it's just been, like I said, persisting things coming at you in this relationship. But there's a need for you guys to address whatever you guys are waiting on to take place in your love life. Only things are going to change once you take the power into your own hands and realize that you can stop any obstacles or issues that are currently going on from happening when you put your foot down. Okay. Now, when it comes to the energy surrounding your career, I do have the Five of Swords clarified by the Healer of the Ages. So for a lot of you, this is mentally psyching yourself out. For a lot of you in your career, there's a lot of things that you really, really want to do, but you could be kind of putting it on the back burner because you may be mentally thinking, well, I can't do it. Or you have certain people around you who have just negative energy to where they feel like they can't do things in their own life. So then they kind of bring you down for doing things outside of the norm, if that makes sense. Another thing I'm seeing with this, again, this is just hanging around people who just have a negative mindset. There's this thing, like, I don't know if it's a quote, but there's this thing that people say where if you hang around people who don't have the same ambition as you or don't have the same drive as you, you're bound to kind of follow the same path as them. So you want to be cautious of being around people who are less than motivated, people who don't really want to go anywhere in their lives, and you want to go somewhere and you're kind of soaking up their energy. So be aware of that. But for a lot of you, if you did kind of have this energy of self-doubting yourself in the previous month in December, for a lot of you in January, this is going to be you guys doing a lot of self-correcting as far as your mentality is concerned, and also the way that you may have been like self-sabotaging yourself as well, because this could be self-sabotage, self negative thinking or negativity from self, and also it could come from outside influences as well. But this is I'm getting more of self sabotage. So you want to make sure that in January that you're not up under this influence. Okay. Now, moving forward, what I am seeing for what you need to watch out for, I do have the Happy Family card clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So this is being too caught up in family matters. If it has nothing to do with you, stay away from it. Like straight up, just stay away from it. Another thing I am seeing as well, this is like neglecting your own happiness. If you guys are so focused on other people's happiness and making sure that they're good, that you're not taking in consideration of your own happiness, a lot of you are really going to put yourself to the wayside. Also with the Ace of Pentacles, this is like a new opportunity in money. So for a lot of you, what you need to watch out for is not anything really bad. This is just a new opportunity in money for a lot of you to really step into a place of being abundant. Or not even abundant. For a lot of you, this is just taking things to the next level financially. So look out for any new opportunities in regards to that. And for a lot of you, this is also an opportunity for a more stable relationship. Okay. Now, when it comes to the theme of the month, I do have the hostilities card clarified by the King of Wands. So the theme of the month is you guys really staying determined. I get a sense that Aries, like with 2020 coming in, a lot of you really have this focused, like driven, like tunnel vision type of energy. And a lot of you, this is how you're going to really start the year off. What I will say is make sure that you guys are staying away from people who are very defensive, people who are angry within their own selves, that they want to project their own issues into you. So you want to stay away from people who are very hostile and they want to start up arguments or problems with you, because if you engage, you're definitely going to be taken there. Another thing I am seeing as well, this is like, again, this is staying determined. This is not 1 second I'm in it to win it and the next second I'm not. So be aware of like your energy and how it fluctuates. Now, what I am seeing for personal growth, I do have the Goddess in the Moon and the Eight of Swords. So this is you guys using your intuition, being able to use your instincts, a level of discernment with moments where you feel like your hands are tied, because the Eight of Swords is like feeling like you're helpless, a victim, sometimes even like it's out of your hands. So for a lot of you, you may have adopted this perspective with certain situations where it's not true, where it's very much in your control and it's very much something that you can turn around in your favor. But for a lot of you, you just didn't know how to use or even listen to your intuition in those situations. So the universe is definitely asking you to tune into what your intuition is telling you, and also using moments of discernment when you feel like your hands are tied, like just overall. Another thing I am seeing as well, this is like, and I'm going to clarify it too. Yeah, this is in regards to a relationship for some of you. For others of you, this is making decisions in your highest good where you feel like things are not balanced. Okay. Now, when it comes to the advice I can give you, Aries, I do have the Temple Path card clarified by the Knight of Wands. And with this, like I said, for you guys to get to this place of feeling like you're, in your desired, how do I say this? The only way for you to get to a point where you feel like you're at your desired place of success, does that make sense? For you guys to get to where you feel like you're successful, let's say that for you to feel like you're at a place of success, or that you're at a place of nirvana within yourself, this is you guys staying focused. Like I said, you don't want to be in this energy of 1 second charging ahead, you're focused, you're ready to go, and then the next second you're being like pushed down to this, like, I'm not wanting to get out of bed, I'm not here for it type of energy, because inconsistency is never going to get you anywhere. And that's going to be in love and in career. Okay. Definitely make sure you're staying consistent if you want to see your finances improve, if you want to see a more stable relationship. And this is also working on your energy and making sure that you're not, surrounded by negative thoughts or just negativity, and that you're focusing on the goal at hand. Okay. So this is pretty much what I'm seeing. Thank you so much, Aries, for watching this. I hope that I was able to give you some sort of guidance or clarity. If you were able to take something from this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely does help get the message out. Another thing, if you do want to join our members only lives, click the link below. The information will be there, as well as my booking information that will be listed below. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one.